In which new ways are people and organizations collaborating, and how important is this for effective competition in your industry?
People and organizations are collaborating across the organizational boundaries in formal and informal ways. The opportunity is to leverage these networks, use the information flows which are created by these networks to come out with new products and services at much lower costs. These collaborations are enabled through technology. At Infosys itself, we are working with our customers to co-create new products and services for their own use, as well as coming out with new applications across an ecosystem of customers, partners, etc.
Concerns about a lack of talent and a widening skills gap continue across many industries and regions. How are you responding to these challenges?
Infosys is looking at expanding the pool from which we recruit. We are recruiting globally. We are also looking at alternate pools from which we can recruit for certain roles in our company. We are also working with the governments to change the policy. We have a Campus Connect program through which we are able to influence the curriculum. We are able to bridge the gap between what academic institutions produce and what the industry needs. We are also investing significantly in creating an education infrastructure within the company so that on an ongoing basis every employee can continuously learn and develop within the organization.
Do you think there is a significant shift in the way public and private sectors can collaborate, and how does it affect business?
We see increased collaboration between government and private enterprises across the world. This is especially true in developing economies. Governments need to accelerate the growth of these economies. Government needs to create more jobs in more jobs and more wealth in these countries, and they need to leverage the management expertise which is available in private enterprises. So with the policy framework which the governments can create and the expertise which is available in private enterprises, a new partnership is emerging which will accelerate the growth of these economies, which will create new jobs and create new wealth. For private companies, for private enterprises, this gives them a way in which they can create a stable environment in which to expand their own businesses, create new business opportunities, and develop in a very stable environment.
What projects are you working on with the forum, and what drove you to partner with them?
Infosys is part of many of the communities at the World Economic Forum. One of the most exciting projects we are working with the forum is the Welcome project. Welcome is a global collaboration platform which brings together the top 10,000 leaders and experts from business, government, academia, and various walks of life. They can collaborate in real time to discuss, debate, and solve many of the problems facing the world at large. Infosys using cutting edge technology along with its partners to develop this Welcome platform for the forum. We believe that Welcome will change the way in which the world collaborates. The forum is the best platform we have today because it's unbiased, it's global, and it is a platform where everybody can come together on equal footing and discuss and debate issues. So Welcome will change the way in which the World Economic Forum collaborates in the future.
In what way is your company using new communication channels to reach internal as well as external audiences, and have they forced a rethink of your communication strategy?
Companies are exposed much more today than ever before. There's a lot of information about the company which is available in traditional and, more importantly, non-traditional media. Users are generating their own content, which again is widely available to anyone to access anytime. In this world, organizations need to leverage this new media and connect with their own peers as well as individuals in and outside the organization. At Infosys, we use blogs, wikis and intranet to connect with other stakeholders like customers and shareholders who are outside the organization. We also use the similar technologies to connect with 80,000 plus employees across the world. We have created a flat organization by leveraging this technology to reach out to every single employee. For example, I have a column called Ask Kris, where any employee can submit questions which will get answered periodically by me, and this way I am able to get in touch with every single employee, which is not possible today given the size of the organization and the spread of our employees.
Given the demographic changes that we are seeing underway, such as an increasing youth bulge in some regions and an increase in aging populations in others, how is your corporation adapting to these shifts?
Infosys is creating employment and creating talent pools in economies and regions where there is abundance of youth and talent, and providing these solutions to economies where there is a demand for these services. Typically, these economies, the developed economies, have actually an aging population. In developed economies, there is a need to reskill people. Infosys has taken its investment in education and training and created learning services which can be used to reskill people in developed economies.